from Television 9, Washington's news station. This is Eyewitness News Weekend.
Good evening. I'm Phyllis Armstrong. Bruce Johnson is off tonight. A tense hostage standoff is continuing at this hour at the Virginia Mecklenburg Correctional Facility. Earlier today, about 40 angry prisoners from this death row prison took over a cell block. The inmates took 8 guards and a female service employee hostage. 2 of the guards were stabbed and released, but the rest remain hostages this evening. This afternoon, the prisoners released a statement to a nearby radio station.
On August the 4th, 1984, at 12 o'clock p.m., the prisoners here at Mecklenburg Correctional Center, Building 5, took control of security in Building 5, with 5 security officers and 1 food service dietitian. The takeover here is a quest to bring to light inhumane, cruel, barbaric treatment here at this institution. We, the prisoners of Building 5, hereby take the only course of action to amend these conditions here at this institution.
Virginia State Police are negotiating with the unidentified leader of the inmates. The prisoners gave police 14 demands. This past May, the Mecklenburg facility was the scene of the largest breakout from a death row prison in the U.S. A 2-alarm fire broke out tonight at the Hunan Taste restaurant in downtown Washington. Fire officials say the fire started in the kitchen, then quickly spread to the 2nd and 3rd floors of the building. 1 firefighter was treated and released at George Washington University Hospital for smoke inhalation. The fire caused about $150,000 damage. President Reagan today reaffirmed that he would not raise personal income taxes next year if he is reelected in November. And as Deborah Potter reports, the president sharply attacked his Democratic opponent, who says he will raise taxes.
Winding up his first week of vacation at his California ranch, the president used his weekly paid political broadcast to turn the tables on Walter Mondale, charging he's the one with a secret plan to raise taxes. Mr. Reagan said it's the same tired old formula, claiming that to cut the deficit by 2/3, as Mondale has promised, he'd need a tax hike twice as big as he's publicly said, an average of $1,500 per household. The president also was more specific today about what he won't do.
Finally, let me tell you one more thing that should be no secret, in case the Democrats' talk of so-called secret plans has you worried. I will propose no increase in personal income taxes, and I will veto any tax bill that would raise personal tax rates for working Americans or that would fail to make our tax system simpler or more fair.
The president did not rule out raising other types of taxes, and he offered no details of how he would cut the deficit. His goal today was not to spell out a new approach, but to reclaim the political offensive, hoping to throw Walter Mondale off balance with a well-aimed counterattack. Deborah Potter, CBS News, with the presidential party in Santa Barbara.
But in his own news conference this afternoon, Walter Mondale responded to the Reagan charges. He accused the president of using hocus-pocus economics.
Today, President Reagan, in his radio address, failed again to tell the American people whether or how he will reduce the deficit. Completely distorted my plan to do so and demonstrated